Over the past few days, one movement in the Middle East has stood out from the usual military rotations. Instead of another carrier group entering the region, the U.S. Navy pushed forward a different kind of platform, the USS Tripoli, and its positioning immediately signaled that this was not a routine shift.
We have new reporting that 2,200 Marines based in Japan will be transported across on 3 amphibious ships, which is pretty standard. It's called an amphibious ready group.
USS Tripoli is an amphibious assault ship, part of the America class, designed to operate as a sea-based launch platform for both aircraft and ground forces. Unlike traditional warships that focus on either air defense or strike capability, this ship combines multiple roles into a single system. The ship carries a Marine Expeditionary Unit, typically around 2,000 Marines, already equipped and organized for rapid deployment. These are not standard troops waiting for transport. They are a self-contained force with their own vehicles, logistics, and operational structure, ready to move directly from sea to land without additional buildup. On the aviation side, USS Tripoli operates F-35B Lightning II jets, the short takeoff and vertical landing variant of the stealth fighter. These aircraft allow the ship to conduct air operations without the need for a full-sized aircraft carrier, giving it independent strike capability while operating in tighter maritime environments. Along with the F-35Bs, the ship carries multiple helicopters and tiltrotor aircraft, including platforms used for troop transport, reconnaissance, and logistical support. This mix of aircraft enables continuous air activity from the deck, ranging from surveillance to direct insertion of forces. USS Tripoli operates under the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet structure, but is now being repositioned into the broader Middle East operational zone, where U.S. forces have been increasing their presence. The movement is not isolated. It aligns with a wider pattern of naval and air assets being adjusted across the region. What makes this deployment stand out is the type of capability being moved, not just the movement itself. Amphibious assault ships are typically brought forward when flexibility is required, when forces may need to operate both at sea and on land without delay. The ship's current positioning places it within operational reach of multiple high-activity zones, allowing it to respond without relying on distant bases. This reduces response time significantly, especially in scenarios where speed and coordination between air and ground units are critical. Unlike long-range assets that operate from fixed locations, USS Tripoli carries its entire operational package with it. Aircraft, troops, and support systems all move together, creating a mobile base that can shift position depending on how the situation develops. Right now, that mobile capability has been placed directly into an active region, where U.S. forces are already maintaining a heightened state of readiness. In terms of scale, the flight deck of USS Tripoli is built to handle continuous aircraft cycles, allowing multiple sorties to be launched and recovered within short intervals. The ship's internal hangar and maintenance areas support sustained air operations without immediate reliance on external bases. Combined with onboard command and control systems, this allows coordinated activity between air crews and Marine units directly from the ship, maintaining operational continuity even while moving across the region. Once positioned inside the operational zone, USS Tripoli functions as an active sea-based platform rather than a standby asset. Its operations are built around continuous air activity and rapid coordination between aviation units and Marine forces on board. Unlike ships that operate in fixed patterns, its daily routine is shaped by mission demands, meaning flight cycles and readiness levels can change within hours depending on regional developments. The F-35B jets on board are used for short takeoff missions directly from the ship's deck, allowing quick launch cycles without the long runway requirements of traditional aircraft. These jets can carry out strike missions, surveillance flights, and airspace monitoring while returning to the same platform within a short turnaround time. This creates a loop of persistent air presence over nearby areas, where aircraft can be rotated continuously to maintain coverage without long operational gaps. In addition to strike roles, these aircraft are also used for real-time data collection. Sensors on board the F-35B can track movement across both land and sea, feeding information back to command systems on the ship. This allows USS Tripoli to not only operate as a launch platform, but also as a node in a wider intelligence network operating across the region. Helicopters and tiltrotor aircraft extend that reach further. They are used to move personnel, transport equipment, and conduct reconnaissance across coastal and maritime zones. Because these aircraft can operate at lower altitudes and access tighter areas, they provide coverage in locations where fixed-wing jets are less effective. Their flexibility allows quick deployment to specific points without requiring large-scale mission planning. At the same time, Marine units on board remain in a ready state for deployment. Their equipment, vehicles, and support systems are already staged within the ship, allowing them to be mobilized quickly. Launch operations can be carried out using aircraft or other deployment methods depending on mission requirements, without needing external staging bases. This reduces the delay between decision and execution, especially in fast-changing scenarios. Command teams on board monitor both incoming intelligence and active missions, adjusting operations as new information becomes available. Sustainability is a key part of how USS Tripoli operates. The ship is designed to support extended missions without immediate resupply, carrying fuel, ammunition, and logistical support systems on board. Maintenance crews work continuously to keep aircraft and equipment operational, ensuring that mission readiness does not drop even during prolonged deployments. Unlike static bases, the ship can change its position based on operational needs. This mobility allows it to adjust its distance from high activity zones, maintain coverage across different areas, and reduce predictability in its positioning. This also helps in managing risk, as the ship does not remain exposed in one location for extended periods. All of these elements together allow USS Tripoli to function as a flexible operational platform, capable of maintaining continuous activity across both air and surface domains while remaining fully self-contained at sea. With USS Tripoli now positioned inside the operational zone, its presence aligns with a broader increase in military activity across the region. Over the past days, multiple U.S. naval and air assets have been actively adjusting their positions, creating a more concentrated and responsive force structure. Naval patrol patterns have become more active, with warships maintaining tighter monitoring of key maritime areas. These patrols are focused on maintaining situational awareness and ensuring secure movement through high traffic routes, where commercial and military vessels operate side by side. At the same time, surveillance activity has increased both in the air and at sea. Aircraft and drones are continuously monitoring movement across coastal zones and open waters, tracking vessel activity and identifying any unusual patterns. This level of monitoring allows forces in the region to respond more quickly to emerging situations. USS Tripoli is operating within this environment, contributing to the overall presence without functioning as a standalone element. Its aircraft and onboard systems add to the continuous monitoring and readiness already being maintained by other assets in the region. In addition to U.S. forces, regional activity has also intensified. Military movements, patrol adjustments, and defensive positioning have been observed from multiple sides, reflecting the current level of tension. While no large-scale engagement has taken place, the density of military presence has increased significantly. Coordination between different units has also become more structured. Air and naval operations are being managed in a way that allows coverage across multiple zones without overlap, ensuring that key areas remain under observation at all times. Logistical movement has continued alongside these operations. Supply lines, support vessels, and transport activity indicate that forces are being sustained for continued presence rather than short-term deployment. The situation at this stage reflects active positioning rather than escalation into direct conflict. Forces are already in place, systems are active, and operations are ongoing, but without crossing into open engagement. USS Tripoli remains part of this active structure, positioned to operate within the region while maintaining full operational capability along with other deployed units. Another noticeable element in the region is the increased tempo of communication and coordination between deployed units. Command centers are actively managing real-time data coming from surveillance platforms, naval patrols, and aircraft movements, allowing faster decision-making cycles. This reduces response delays and keeps operations tightly controlled, even as activity levels rise.